Is this the intro you wanted to do last
Hi,
time?
Tono.
This is the intro.
Wait, no, I gotta wait. Hold up. Hi, Tono. Are you ready for another amazing episode of the Nerd Slice podcast?
Yes, I'm ready for the next episode.
I'm gonna give you a hug. Yeah, I'm gripping because I know you're gonna throw him. Bad. Stop. See, he hits me. We got it once again on camera.
He's very.
When was the last time you were hugged? Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
We looking backwards. It's you. It's me. It's us. Season 4. Cause why not? Welcome to Nerd Slash. Welcome to the pod. Why would you throw them like that?
Hey guys, welcome back.
No,
to another episode of the Nerd Slice podcast. I threw the chicken off the screen and I'm getting yelled at.
The chicken cross. Why did the chicken cross the road?
If
To
you
get away from Tono throwing it.
If you want to know why, you can watch the Inside Out takes from Bo Burnham.
Inside Out?
Inside Out.
I don't know why I thought of like
That's a Disney
the Disney movie.
Yeah.
No,
Inside Outtakes is the Bo Burnham thing.
So it's not Inside Out the Disney movie. It's the Inside Out takes.
Nope.
It's the outtakes from the Netflix special.
Yes.
Inside.
Yes.
Starring Bo Burnham.
So it's called Inside Outtakes.
Mhm.
You got that?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm so proud of you.
Why do you continue to still wear mismatched socks? I called
They're
you out
not
on
mismatched.
No way. Turn them. You know what I'm about to see next.
They don't have.
They don't got.
They have
Guys,
some paint
we
on
did
them.
it. We did it. We bullied
Hey!
Tono enough that he finally got his sock
I
life
just finally
together.
got clean clothes and they put the socks together.
Now I'm gonna get you socks that don't have like month-old paint on them.
They don't have month-old paint.
Can I
This
get
is
you-
like not years. Like a
Years?
couple months.
Can I get you like
Couple
socks?
months.
You know how there's like socks with like
You
people's
can
like
get me anything you
faces on
want.
them.
Whether I accept
Really?
them or not.
A banana?
Wait. Faces on them?
Yeah, there's like socks with like faces on them. Like
Yes.
Dalia has some socks with certain people's faces on them.
Yes.
I'm gonna get you socks with Papito's face on it.
I'd wear them every day.
I know you would.
It'd actually be a
We
problem
could
to
actually
my
call
foot
them-
health because I would love them that much.
Papi, nope.
Nope.
Saquitos. Like taquitos? Like the little food?
Yeah.
Like the food? Do you like taquitos?
Yeah. I mean,
I know
who
why I'm
doesn't
like really
taquitos?
I'm really specifying the ta.
Ta.
It's like when you guys
Taquitos.
it's like pizza. Like people argue the correct way to say
Uh-huh.
pizza. How do you say pizza?
Pizza.
Pizza, like with a T.
No, with a K.
When you pizza?
No, not pizza.
Chikizza?
Listen, if we're doing it with a T, it's pizza.
No.
I say pizza,
Pizza.
not pizza. Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza. That but
Pizza.
it no, that doesn't
Listen, I know that the correct way to say it is pizza, but it also doesn't have a T in it. It's pronounced pizza.
Well, let's just find a different name for it. You know how like
You-
there was that book in like 3rd grade we had to read Frindle? Where,
Frindle?
like,
Yep.
Let's just come up with a different name for a pizza right now.
Chikizza.
Nope, that's already taken. Actually, no, it's not. It's
No,
Chizza.
it's not. You didn't
But
get it right.
Chikizza, which is just a chicken parm.
I just realized why they called it a chizza.
Like chicken
Pizza.
yeah. But it also sounds like it's
So
more
why the-
cheese.
Did you think it was chikizza?
I also love the fact that last podcast I have been slandered by my own team, my own Nerd Slice team, because they go, Evan, you need to stop bringing up food. Every podcast you bring up food, you bring up either I already
do.
forgot the 7-Eleven hot dog flavored water.
You do.
Or you bring up this. But I am going to squash this right now, okay? How do you guys survive? Water, right? Water,
Mhm.
water. What else do you need to survive?
Earth,
That's different.
air.
That's fire, water, only the Avatar master of...
Yeah,
No.
that's why they're the
What else do
four
you need
elements.
to survive? What else do you need to survive? Food. So obviously I'm going to talk about food. Because it's
No,
quite
but, like-
literally one of the things you need to survive.
Yes, but
Unless
the-
you're a plant.
But the way that you talk
you a
about
plant?
it, the way that you talk about food in such an obsessed manner is a little worrying.
The way that every
Listen,
time you try to make your point, you
Maslow's-
put your fingers like this, like you're signaling an airplane to come land. Sorry, that came from my soul.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Is everything okay at home?
By the way, my next everything's great at home, actually.
Are you sure?
Everything's great. We're trying to get a new couch, so if you guys like this green couch,
It's not gonna be here for much
might not
longer.
be here for much longer unless we get a very similar looking
Couch.
green couch.
I think we would have to actually.
I think we should do like, you know, the Viking funerals where they like put them on a
Yes.
boat, they shoot a fire arrow.
Can I be on the boat?
No,
Why?
you can shoot the arrow.
Yeah, I'll shoot the arrow from the
Just
boat
don't shoot it on
onto
a
the
roof.
boat. Why would I shoot it onto a roof?
I don't know. That's what you did when we were like 9.
Oh, okay.
So, there's that.
So
No,
that
we're
people
no
understand the
context.
story.
Nope. Because I've also been yelled at that we should not provide context. Or was it to provide context? I've lost track of the notes.
You've
that
lost
I
track
have
of everything that you're doing.
By the way, my new name for a pizza would be just pa.
Okay.
It's easy. I'm
pa?
gonna have a pa.
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 I'm just gonna have a pa.
Isn't
Do you want a
there
pepperoni
a food
pa?
called a pho?
No, that's
So you can
pho.
have pa and pho?
Yeah.
Puffa.
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 Would you put the
You
pizza in the pho, or would you get a slice of pizza and then pour?
I think so.
We're still on food, but
listen,
who
cares?
How have you been?
who cares?
How have
I've
you
been
Tono?
good. Damn it.
That would have been really cool if you made it. Can we just edit? Editor
It's
Sophie.
not in the shot, so they wouldn't be able to see it. I've been good. So small announcement. I will not be here for the next few episodes. I may be here for the next episode, but the one after that, probably not.
I thought your announcement was
I'm going
gonna
on
be something-
vacation. Evan's finally letting me leave the dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, I put Sophie in there, so I have to. It's like a library book. You got to
See,
return.
What happened is that when I finally stood up and said I don't want to edit anymore, I was allowed outside of the dungeon. So I'm going to be in Europe for 2 weeks. I wanna. When you die,
Are you already planning my death?
every day. When you die, I'm going to ask them to do an autopsy on your brain.
A what?
Autopsy.
That's not how you say it.
How do you say it?
It's pronounced autopsy.
I'm gonna have them do an autopsy on your brain because something or
And they're
before
gonna-
you die. So this is a little less morbid.
Yeah, cool.
I
Thank
want
you.
them to do an MRI and just make you talk.
It's
because I
pronounced Murrah. Continue.
An MRI because you know those tests where they show people images and they see what part of the brain lights up.
The Rorschach. Oh no, never mind. I thought you were. Wait, are we thinking this?
No,
No,
we're
I'm
not.
thinking of the ink blots.
Yeah. They do an MRI and they see what part of the brain lights up for specific things.
Cool.
I want to see what part of your brain lights up when you just do random sounds.
It's the part of my brain that has been controlled because what you don't know is I am the smartest man alive, but they had to nerf me somehow. So they said, how are we going to nerf this man that is arguably like Professor X on steroids? We're just going to make him make little synesthesia sounds, right? Right now, I can do the sound of your brain every time I say something out of pocket. Ready? Why?
Yeah. Honestly, my entire life is just asking why.
I can
you exist.
I can do your brain whenever you eat a food that you don't like, which is quite often. Ready?
He brings up food again. I want there to be a counter. I'm not gonna make Sophie do it. You can do it in the comments. I want there to be a counter on how many times he brings up food today after being yelled at about not bringing up food.
I want to counter every time Tono wants to make his point, and once again he signals airplanes to come down and land. I really hope they can't land on my
I wasn't
apartment.
doing this, by the way.
You
you
were doing this. I'm not blind.
I was doing this.
I'm not blind.
You are.
I'm not.
They nerfed you so much. The only thing that
You know how I know I'm not blind?
Why?
Because I can see you.
Arguable. So, you are in rare form today.
Thank you. I know I'm in peak physical condition. I did some push-ups today.
Okay.
Not good ones, but I did push-ups regardless.
What do bad push-ups look like?
Whatever push-ups you do.
I don't do push-ups.
Are you more of a sit-up man?
I'm more of a bench press man.
Bench press. Come on, that's such a beta answer. I meant alpha. It's alpha first. It's alpha, beta. What's C? Charlie?
Yes, alpha,
Delta.
beta, Charlie, Delta.
I don't know what E is. Echo. It's from Jurassic World.
Okay.
The dinosaur movie.
I'm very proud of you. You're doing so good.
Thank you.
How have you been doing?
How have I been doing?
Yes.
All right. So here's how Evan's mental
my
health has
God.
been doing. I had to pay my taxes, as we all do.
Did you
When you
figure
get
that
older.
out?
Oh, I never told you.
No, you didn't.
So fun fact, the government made me pay them $700 in my taxes.
officially?
What's like the second form of officially? super officially.
Figuratively, like
No, I'm not saying the opposite. I'm saying more important than officially.
certainty.
With certainty. Yeah, there we go. Look at you. You did pass English, like
I
we
did
talked
pass
about the other
English.
day.
Not math though.
I feel. Did you want to know how hard I got humbled?
No. I want you to finish talking
I
about
will.
your
I will
damn
in a
taxes.
sec. But do you want to know how hard I got humbled? You would know this because you have an older brother, right?
Yes.
Have you ever had the? You're like, I shouldn't be compared to my brother, but when I do, at least it's not too bad, right? I went to
No.
summer school. Fun fact: I went to summer school for math. Right?
No one is surprised about that.
People are surprised because once again, I'm the smartest man alive, but they had to nerf me in one subject, so they picked math, right?
So,
So I had to go to summer school for math,
Yes.
right? My height was also nerfed. I went to summer school for math, and the guy's reading the Rosh, and he goes, Bandon. Hey, do you have a brother named Martin? I go, yeah, he's my oldest brother. He's like, he was like my best student. I go, and I'm in summer school.
Well,
But then I passed with flying colors.
I know you're here today. I'm so
I know.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Evan has
Who
a
would have I
bachelor's
met?
degree.
I
Not in
do.
math.
I do have a bachelor's degree. Fun fact, I opted for the bachelor's degree that had no math at
Okay.
all.
So you had to pay $700 in your taxes,
I
which is the
did.
most adult thing I think we've
I
ever
did.
said
You know
on
what
a
I could have
podcast.
done with $700? You know how many chizzes I could have bought? You know how
That's
many
two.
Lightning McQueen
I'm
Crocs?
starting it from the time I said it. That's two.
Lightning McQueen Crocs?
That's two pizza. Not two pizza.
Puzz.
Two food.
Puzz.
Two food
Two
references. All your money problems originate from the fact that you went, you know what I could have done with $700? Two pizzas, how many chizzes, and then lightning McQueen Crocs.
Yes. Do you not like Lightning McQueen? What's like your favorite Pixar movie? Up? It's a pretty good Pixar movie. It's a pretty good Pixar movie. Are you really a Soul guy? You were on the Soul hype train for a while.
I liked Soul. It was a good movie. Soul was a good movie. It took a few rewatches.
You're making an Inside Out too.
I know. I saw.
I don't know what movie things you're caught up. You're like weird in that regard. There are times where I'm like, they're making this movie, and you're like, yeah, I know. And then other times I'm like, yeah, they're making a third. You're like, they made a second.
Yeah.
So I don't know where you're.
Because at the end of the day,
they're making a Moana 2.
Why?
See, he didn't know that
But
one.
why?
Money.
Why do? That's fair. You know what? Thank you.
Maniana. They're also making a
know how
live
you-
action Moana.
I don't know how you somehow got to a Spanish word.
My synapses are firing off. Do you want to hear what that sounds like?
No,
Here, come here, give me your head.
I don't. Nope.
Put our heads together. Can you tell them what it sounded like?
Can I tell what your head
What
sounded
the
like?
synapses in my brain firing off sounded
You
like.
just headbutting me in the face is what it sounded like.
I thought you had a heightened hearing like Daredevil.
No, I'm pretty
Apparently
sure.
you're just blind.
I'm pretty sure. 24 years of being your friend has made every single nerve ending in my brain just be fried.
So I have a random, how I do. You know how I do, as said by Corey in the house, in the hit show Corey, not Fernie in Discord, right?
Said by a criminal.
You know how, no, Corey is not a criminal. His actor is. Separate the art from the artist, Tono. Separate the art from the artist. Woody Allen? Nope, I got this. Yeah, Woody Allen, director, weird guy, right? Good movies. You not agree? He does. He's looking at his phone because he knows that I'm right. He knows. So if you were to lose one of your senses but get another sense heightened, what would you pick?
If I was going to lose one of my
Yeah, you know how Daredevil lost his sight, but then
touch.
I'm confused. You would lose your touch, but elaborate.
You said lose a sense but gain another. What heightened, right?
Yeah, like another one.
I would lose my sense of touch but gain my sense of. Ooh, this is hard.
That's what I'm saying. Touch is kind of important because you wouldn't even know if you're holding
right,
things.
but you'd have to. So the five senses, just so that we figure them out.
Sight, sound, touch.
Hearing,
I said that. Sight.
taste, and smell.
Yeah.
Sight, sound, touch, hearing. Nope. Sight, sound, touch,
Wait, no.
taste, and smell.
There you go. You made it. I feel like you could lose your sense of smell. I feel like that's not that bad. right?
But you can't taste anything without your sense of.
No, because
Those two things are actually together. Yes.
I
You know.
need okay.
Okay, wait.
Wait.
know, I have a way to prove this to you. It's water. He's tasting water. Does it taste like freaking H2O?
Still tastes like water.
Oh
Kind of
my God.
wild. I would lose my
Do
sense.
you know the water that they've been like hyping up on like YouTube and whatever, that you put like something at the top of it?
I
and then
talked
when
about this on the
Yeah.
pod. Yes, that it's instead of like flavored pods, they have like flavored pods
where you smell
where
them.
you put it. Yeah, and it like when you squeeze the bottle, it like shoots, and it's supposed to trick you into thinking.
Can you do that one more time?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It tricks you into thinking that you're drinking the thing, right?
Yeah. So if this thing can make your sense of smell make you feel like you're like tasting normal water because it's normal freaking H2O, just like you tasted now. By the way, water does not taste the same.
Well, according to certain
No,
people,
we're gonna finish off here. So if you have to smell something to taste something, then those two things are together. So if you lose one, you lose the other.
I don't think it's that you
I'm picking
necessarily.
touch. I'm losing touch and getting better hearing.
You're losing touch.
Yeah.
So every time like someone you have like
I don't get hugged anyway, so
you're not gonna. The chicken hugged you like
no. I hugged the chicken
20 minutes ago. Do you want me to hug you?
Here's the thing.
No.
I need
No.
my sense of seeing, and I need to be able to hear for my job. Like
I
those
agree.
are two
I think if we
I
had to pick
must
the two
have.
most important, sight and sound. In my opinion, just my opinion. If you're a person that thinks touch is the most important, no shade to you.
Okay, here's the
But
thing.
I think sight and sound, arguably,
we're getting into the weeds of this stupid question. If I lose my sense of smell, can I still taste things?
Yeah.
Then I lose my sense of smell, and then I gain better hearing. No, I gain better sight just so that I didn't have to hear the awful things that you keep on saying.
So I would lose my sense of smell also, right? Because think about it this way. Also,
Yes.
imagine
Also?
if you just went to the bathroom.
Yes.
I can go in there without a problem.
Sure.
I can just be like, I don't have to be
could,
like,
you could man up and
"Ooh, Tono, what'd you have for lunch?"
you could
right?
man up and go in there anyway.
How about you try going to the bathroom after I just went to the bathroom,
Sure.
and then we can have that same
Sure.
discussion. All right.
I ain't no
I
wuss.
think the eyesight's cool, right?
Yes.
I do think it would be cool to have like superior hearing, just to be like, someone just parked in the parking lot, choo choo choo, right?
Why do you have to sound like the freaking predator? Like,
Just
why do you have to make the sound?
I actually don't. That's not what the predator sounds like.
What's the thing that makes the sound? Because there is a monster that makes that sound so it can hear.
That it can hear.
Yeah.
The ones from this John Krasinski movie, Quiet Place.
The Quiet Place.
Yeah. See,
I don't think
See?
that's the monster I was
They
talking
also
about.
lost
but,
their-
hey, whatever.
they
you
don't.
want.
They also can't see, but use their sense of hearing. T-Rexes, bad eyesight, good ears.
You don't know that.
I do. I've watched Jurassic Park.
You are exactly what the internet loves. A fool that
In-
will believe anything they see.
No, the internet loves men with dark hair and wings.
Okay.
No, actually, no.
No.
Book,
I need to know where that came from.
book talk. Like women love
Sure.
men
but-
that have slightly tan skin,
Uh-huh.
some sort of black tattoo marking
Okay.
with a name that ends with eel, right?
Okay.
Like
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel or Azrael, which I'm pretty sure is an actual name from one of the books.
No, hey,
right?
listen, Ezekiel and Azrael are both angel names.
Yeah, with dark wings and I can't really trust anyone, but I trust you complexes.
So women, so what you're saying in
Women
in this-
like an F boy.
No, because they wouldn't be able to trust anyone except for them. So what you're saying is women like dark brooding types that will only give them all of their love. And by women, I think you're specifically talking about our editor.
No, most women, not all women.
Your
Because
fiance,
it's funny because
your
there's
fiance doesn't because she chose you.
the internet is divided on two things, right? Because you have dark, brooding, mysterious,
And
right?
my secret girlfriend doesn't because they chose me, and I am not in any. I am light eyes, brown hair.
Yeah, but like you look like Glenn Powell, so it makes sense that Sydney Sweeney, picked you. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to say her name again. My bad. I'm so
know
sorry.
I don't know the lore behind that. Was Glen Powell like, oh, from that movie that I didn't watch?
Yeah, there's like a whole lore. SNL actually did a really funny skit about it.
Okay.
But
Send me the skit. I don't want to watch the movie.
Well, I'm
like
sure
I said,
you would be very jealous if you saw your significant other.
No,
I
I've already told you that I don't watch the movies because then they
You're
would
separating.
Exactly.
You should though, because her latest movie, Immaculate, was pretty fire.
Was it Immaculate?
It was quite literally immaculate.
You put up
Also,
the ball and
can I call you
out
out?
of the
Let
park.
me call you out. For like a week
Do I have a
straight-
choice?
For like a week straight, Tono went, yeah, we should watch Immaculata.
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 I thought it was called
It's
Immaculata.
Immaculata. And I went, I'm pretty sure it's just Immaculate. He goes, nah. And then we looked it up and we're like, yeah,
It's
it's just,
Immaculate.
it's just Immaculate.
Okay, so I was wrong.
You know what's Immaculate? Your sweater.
Thank you.
I like your sweater. Where'd you get it from?
Is this a sweater?
It's like a long
I feel like
sleeve.
it's just a long sleeve shirt.
What do we constitute as a
Where
sweater?
do you think I got this from?
Target.
Yes.
It's always Target.
Yeah, it's always
Wait.
Target.
Good fella. I got you. It is indeed a good fella
Heck yeah!
jacket, bro.
I am if nothing if not.
Do you want to hear how the
simple?
Do you want to hear how the universe like coincided
Why?
the other day? So the other day I saw our good friend RJ. Right?
Was it the same day that the sun and the moon went in front of the other?
No, it was probably when Mercury was in retrograde.
Mercury's been in retrograde for God knows
I
how
don't know
long.
what is retrograde.
I don't know. Something that
Our editor is gonna write here in this space between us, put what Mercury in retrograde means.
you're not gonna be able to see us anymore. It's gonna be like
just like a
15
paragraph.
paragraphs.
You know how you know the Disney
And it's
meme.
gonna be her musings on the whole like existence.
You know the Disney meme where like they always block Mike Wazowski?
Yeah.
It's gonna be that. So
Yes.
I saw our good friend RJ, right? And we were talking because like I was wearing I got this leather jacket that I was
Uh-huh.
wearing, right?
Which one? The red one you have?
No, it's actually on that chair over
Okay,
there,
cool.
the one I thrifted.
Mhm.
And we were just talking
He's
about,
very
and
proud
I
that
was
he
like,
thrifted it.
yeah. He's like, yeah, like my shirt is good fella. And I went, my tank top's good fella. And he went, I also thrifted this shirt. I went, my top is also thrifted. I go, but there's no way your jeans are from Old Navy, right? And he went, my jeans are from Old Navy. So we were wearing a completely different outfit combo, but all from the same brands with the same like accessories.
So you guys are the same person.
No.
Okay.
No. I don't want to be the same as someone else. I want to be myself. I
You know,
finally
I'm proud
love
of you.
myself
I am proud
for
of you.
today.
That is 23
Just for
years
today.
of him trying to
Just
be
for
someone
today.
else. It was his brother at times. Sometimes it was me. Sometimes it was, Henry Cavill. Which like that's fair. But if today you feel like being you, I support that.
So not the movie, right? Thank you. By the way, I appreciate that. So not the
Where are you
so
going?
so you know how I thought about this because while you were how my brain works and my brain
I
is,
don't.
is braining.
We've established the fact
okay.
that I have no
okay.
clue.
But if the
I
brain
know how
if my
your brain
brain is
works.
braining, right?
Yes.
Obviously, there's a spidey sense, right? I'm bringing it back to the senses. I always got to, right? There's different senses, right? What would be the sixth sense? Not the movie with Bruce Willis.
Okay.
Did you ever watch that movie?
Did I ever watch The Sixth Sense as a movie?
The Bruce Willis movie.
Yeah. Yes, I
with-
have watched
with-
the,
with,
the I've seen Dead People. Yes.
You know who that is? That's Sora.
Okay.
I thought you'd be a little more excited about that fun fact.
For arguably one of the worst created stories in all of video game history.
I thought you were about to say the movie. I went, the movie's pretty. It's arguably one of M. Night Shyamalan's only good
It's
movies.
it's arguably his best movie. No, Sora for Kingdom Hearts. One of the worst video game.
He's just mad he
stories.
never beat the game. He's just mad he
I'm
couldn't
not.
beat it.
I really
He's
do
just
not
really
care.
mad.
I would not
He's
want to
really
play
mad.
a game.
How's Elden Ring?
It's pretty good, actually.
Exactly. Have you beat Godfrey yet?
Yes,
Don't lie.
I
You
have.
don't lie on this podcast.
I'm pretty sure Godfried is not in Elden Ring. Godfried was
Nope, it's Godfrey.
Godfried
As
is
the person that beat Elden Ring could tell you for a fact, there's Godric, Godfrey, there's another G one. Don't know why they like G's. Don't know why they like G's. It's like your thing that has like L's for some reason in ours. Are you gonna look it up?
I'm gonna look it up.
Dude, look it up.
Godfried is not in Elden Ring. It's Godfrey.
Oh, so sorry. Godfrey.
So no, but here's the thing.
Pizza.
I was right.
Pizza.
I was right.
He likes to do semantics, right? Tono's, even though he doesn't know the difference between which you have to use correctly in a sentence,
This
right?
is the second
If you
episode in
say
a row
if
that
you say
Evan is gaslighting me.
if you say, do you use the correct your in sentences?
Sometimes, yes.
I like that you said. At least you acknowledge.
You
that
know,
say
I
sometimes.
have a problem. It's not a problem. It's that I don't care when I'm texting to put apostrophe re. You know what I mean? Who gives two flying?
You should when you're posting TikTok clips.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
Yeah. See,
Okay, that's a very fair point.
okay, yeah.
I
Total-
have a tendency to misspell words because I write too fast and I do not double check. And I have been berated at length because of that.
Don't know many times will like send me and Talia like things being like, hey, I need to like do something for my job. Is my grammar correct here? And we're like, I'm glad you said this. Because in this spot and this spot, it is not.
I send it to Evan, but no longer. I now send it to Talia because she's just better at it. Like most things in this world. You chose a good fiance.
Thank you. I'm aware of that. You chose a good pair of socks today.
Thank you. I don't think you ever expressed what your final sense was. I don't need a lot of ifs, ands, or buts. Just
Like what
give
the
me
sixth sense
which
would
one
be?
you would lose and which one
I
you
did
would
say
pick.
this. I said I like you would get rid of the smell, right? And I said that I would do hearing. Remember that I even said, and then you said, why do I sound like a predator?
So fair. I think that hearing would be horrible.
You think me hearing
I think
things?
having a better sense of hearing would be horrible.
See, here's the thing, because I also thought that it could be bad too, because it's like not like Professor X where you can read minds, but then you would just get over Superman. There we go.
Okay.
I got there. And you would just be overstimulated by the amount of things that you could have, right? But I also feel like with super sight, the same thing. Unless it's like a zoom lens and you can just purposely like choose what it is you're honing in on. Because if that's the case, that'd be dope, right? Just a built-in lens.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd just be like, nice.
So
I'm glad that none of us said touch. What would we do with hide and touch? Feel the fibers in like a couch?
I mean, there's an argument to be hide and touch if it makes you feel
now.
Like
here's the
ecstasy
thing.
more, but no. Let me finish.
Okay, my bad. I'm gonna get you a shock collar. By the way,
have you ever watched Encanto?
I've literally watched it with you.
Okay, there is an entire character that shows that having heightened hearing would be literally the worst life in the world.
I guess. Heightened taste would be kind of cool, though.
Everything, especially in the place we live, would give you a headache. You would be so like muffled with sounds that you would go crazy.
But what about heightened taste? I feel like that'd be kind of cool.
Not
like you
for
can
me.
really like you know that scene in Ratatouille where he like takes a bite and like there's little like swirls.
How you feel with just every existence and the sounds that you make.
That's different. I create those sounds. Those come from my brain, not from around me.
I feel like they come from
I'm
your
not
soul most
what's this
times.
guy's name? Charlie Puth. That has it has an
You got
actual
this.
name.
It's called Perfect Pitch.
Perfect pitch?
Yeah.
That sounds more like a baseball term.
No,
Like
Perfect
the
Pitch is
perfect
a
pitch
song.
or Pitch Perfect, the movie.
Again, I'm gonna do an autopsy to figure out how your brain works.
Autopsy. Yeah, I like the five senses.
You like the five
I
senses?
like the five senses.
Okay.
I like
I'm
Spidey
glad,
sense.
I'm glad I'm glad you like the five senses.
Spidey
What
sense.
were
is
they
cool.
again?
The
What
what?
were the five senses?
I already said the five senses, you mother hugger. Spidey sense is a cool sense.
It's not real.
Says who? You know spiders actually have that, right?
Spiders just have a sense.
Yes, a literal spider sense that like goes off when they're in danger. That's cool. I wish I had that. Every
I'm
time you
pretty
try
sure
to hit
you're-
me on the podcast,
I'm
I'd be
pretty
like,
sure you're
no,
making that up.
I'm not.
Okay, so I'm right after this podcast gonna go to the 50 spiders that are above your door
Wait,
and
wait.
just murder all of them.
I said that they have a sense to like know when danger's coming. I
Mhm.
didn't say they were fast enough to move away from the danger.
I will take a video. I don't want to take a video of me killing
Mosquitoes,
spiders. I actually
mosquitoes
I
have
actually
like
don't
30
like-
eyes to like see when you're gonna hit them.
I
I
actually
still
don't
smack them.
like killing spiders.
We didn't do the clap today.
I don't care. I actually don't
That's
like
more.
killing spiders
Why?
because like spiders, are like nice creatures. They not the big ones that can bite you and kill you, but like just normal spiders take away most pests, mosquitoes and stuff like that. They're chilling in just a corner. They really don't have anything like bad about them. They're just like, they just like to live their life and enjoy themselves. I don't know why people hate spiders so much.
Because it's a aesthetic thing. It's how they look. It's the same reason people don't like sharks, because they have like thousands
No,
of
people
teeth.
don't like sharks because Jaws came out and Jaws made people think that sharks were mean, and they're not. They're like puppies.
I'm really waiting for us to cut this scene right here to you like in your bathtub with a shark, like your pet shark, with like probably like a weird name, like Polytretes or something.
I'm not the one with the weird names. You are.
What do
We've
you
already had an
mean?
entire episode about this. That I would just name something normal and you'd name
Like
it like
Loki?
a stupid thing.
Like
Loki is a
Loki?
normal
You
name.
couldn't have picked like Bow Wow or like Clifford. Loki.
Loki is arguably
The
a
Norse
better name
god
than
of
Bow Wow
mischief.
and Clifford.
Clifford is a great name. I think when I see that giant red dog, he looks like a Clifford or a Tiberius. Be cool. I hate when people name their small dogs
We know.
big dog names.
We've already
No,
talked
not
about
human
this.
names. Human names. That's another thing. I've said it. If I come to your house and I see a little tiny dog and you go, "This is
okay.
Stephanie," I'm not going to acknowledge your dog. Anyway, but when big dog names have small dog names and small dog names have big dog names, right? Like you're telling me if I walk in, I see this giant like mastiff, right?
Yes.
And they go, "That's tiny." I'm gonna go, "Nope, that's
no,
not."
because that's irony, and I love that.
No,
okay?
no.
You are
no,
not the right person to ever
No.
ask about names.
Or-
you would name a dog a chicken, okay?
No, I
you
wouldn't.
can't have an
I
opinion.
wouldn't. I would name it something Greek. Dalia would name it chicken.
So
I would see this little tiny chihuahua and I would go, see right there? That's Achilles.
okay, so you have a problem that I named my dog Loki.
Yeah,
you
I
have-
just like Greek mythology more than Norse. My bad, man.
that's what
I just
thought.
don't, you know.
What?
Greek mythology is cooler.
Greek mythology is just you hyper focused on one thing your entire childhood.
Nope, not
that
true.
just
It was all mythologies because I also like Egyptian mythology and Roman.
okay.
Even though Roman
who is the chief god in Egyptian mythology?
Ra.
Did
Did you think I wasn't gonna?
I thought you were gonna get it wrong.
Well, there's an argument to be made because there wasn't one primary Egyptian god. There
mhm.
were different gods that had different like
No.
sections where they
Yeah.
followed. Arguably, Anubis is one of the coolest gods
Mhm.
because Anubis wasn't evil like people really
Yeah,
think. He was more like a judge.
So when I mean what
Judge Anubis. I would watch
top
that show.
god is because at one point in Egyptian, like in Egypt, they stopped believing in the many gods and started believing in just one chief god, the sun god Ra.
Yeah, Ra. You know who
Yeah.
was a cool god in Greek mythology? Set. People thought he was evil.
In
He
Greek
wasn't
mythology?
evil. I said it Greek. My bad.
Yeah,
Egyptian
yeah.
mythology.
Mhm, mhm.
We should make up our own random mythology.
No,
Nerd slice
I'm
mythology.
good. I'm good.
Who would be like
No,
the
because-
gods of nerd
No,
slice?
I do not want this to start because then you would name him like nah.
Tono. No, I'll keep the Tono. The god of cursing.
No.
Yeah.
Listen. I know I will fully admit on this podcast that I do curse a lot. I'm trying to get better.
It's why I bought a shock collar.
I'm trying to reform myself, but I do not win against David.
I use the $10.
I do not win against David.
I use the $10 that we
Another of
have
our
earned
friends that
from
has
this
been on the
podcast. I've used the $10 that I've earned in profits from this podcast to
Uh-huh.
buy a shock collar. So every time you curse, we're just gonna go boop.
So he used the profits that he has earned from all of our hard work to buy something stupid instead of paying
The team agreed that you
our
needed
editor
it. Nope.
the
I-
penny that she deserves.
I bought the editor an empanada.
No, she bought you an empanada.
She brought me an empanada. But we all
I
agreed.
fully want to say thank you to our editor and producer for coming in, having a spinach empanada, but going, "Hey, do you want an empanada?" And everyone was like, "Yeah, of course I do." And she was like, "Spinach empanada." And he goes, "Way to ruin my day."
I didn't say
You
way to ruin my
horrible
day.
person.
I said, why'd you get my hopes up? Right? Because I like spinach.
It's
I don't
a free
like spinach
empanada. Was it
empanadas.
good?
It was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's what I
appreciate
thought.
it. I appreciate and the
He
coffee.
makes me the bad guy.
The coffee. This isn't coffee. I feel like this is deceptive because this is a coffee cup, but it's just water.
I also want to point something else out that I love about Evan, but it's just the funniest, most like neurodivergent thing. Evan bought that cup last week at a
Farmer's market
that we went to, and I'm sure that this is like the third or fourth times he used it this week.
This is actually the first time I've used it. It's been in my cupboard.
Oh, so you had to bring it out for the podcast.
Yeah, I wanted to show off. Shout out to our artisans, our artists, our sculptors, I guess. Yeah, sculptors.
I don't
for
know.
all the hard work they do. That's actually our real sponsor for today. In all honesty, creatives, right? We do creative stuff,
Do we?
arguably.
I'm starting to doubt that. I don't think
Arguably.
this is creative.
I think this
is
is
just worse for
super
humanity.
creative. And obviously, all you artists, poets, singers,
Mhm.
guitarists,
Producers that don't get paid
producers that don't get paid hardly enough as they should. We
And Tony.
raise our cups
Just Tony.
to you. Just Tony. Arguably the most creative out of all of us.
enough. So, yes, thank you so much for creatives. While we're on this creative track, I really want to have a shout out moment for Tony. He's been the co-host whenever I'm gone. He'll probably show up in the next couple of weeks while I'm gone. I just want to give him a shout out because there's a new movie out in theaters right now called Civil War.
You guys should go see it.
It should. Do
We
I know what
haven't.
it is? No. Have I seen the trailer? No. But apparently he's in it, which that's so
No.
cool.
I said that I didn't want to watch it in theaters. I want to wait till it comes on demand and us go frame by frame until we go, that's Tony.
We're fully gonna do an episode for that, but I just want to give him a shout out because obviously all of us have had dreams of like doing creative work, doing like making movies, documentaries, and stuff like that. And the fact that Tony is in a movie that is in theaters
No.
from A24
I was about to say.
is so cool. So if you watch this podcast by chance and you wanna just like watch Civil War for the sheer fact that Anthony Aguayo is in that movie, we would really appreciate it because heck yeah, man. That's so cool. Listen, I am the first person that will always hype up someone when they do something. That's so cool that he's in a freaking movie.
You don't hype up my synesthesia.
No, because it is the bane of my existence. Because I exist with sounds that have no context or
You think
need.
as
and
an act like as a person that like edits like a lot.
you're gonna say as an actor, and I'm
No, I was
not.
gonna say as an editor, but
Yes,
you
as an
don't
editor.
edit this anymore.
I don't edit this anymore.
So, but you think
But I
you would
still
get used
edit.
to sounds.
I do. I live in them. I live with
You
headphones
live
around.
with sounds.
I live with headphones around my head as I edit thousands of different types of videos. But the fact is that there's so many videos of me just editing these podcasts and you just going, what is that?
I've actually never done that specific like tone with that specific sound. That sounded like a goat.
Dying.
Like a goat. Why did it have to be
sheep.
dying?
Because,
Why can't it just be having a good old fashioned time?
because it wouldn't have, you know?
To piggyback off him, yes, go give our friend some love. He worked really hard.
Civil War out in theaters right now
yes.
in A24 flick.
Which, if we could ever get sponsored by A24, that'd be pretty cool.
It's not about being sponsored. If they could just like
No,
shout him out too, that'd be cool.
yeah, no, but I think an A24 sponsor would be pretty cool. They just give us a big
No.
budget.
It would be
To make a
super cool.
Horror film? Horror film?
Yeah, but
horror
we
film?
would need to make a horror film to show that we could.
We
Why
have
would
a
they
horror film.
trust in us?
We have a horror film.
Yeah, every podcast we have ever released.
Nope. We have your music video. We have my very early YouTube channel from middle school. I'm sure we can pull up something from our editor and Tony.
Evan really no, I know Sophie has like 3 or 4
Cringe.
things. And Tony is Tony. So I was about to punch the crap out of you.
Why?
We'll leave that for after.
Why?
But yeah, last time I'll say it. I'm just again, I didn't know about it, but Civil War out now. Yeah. Is there any movies that you've seen recently that have been pretty hyped for? Is there any movies coming out that you've been pretty hyped for? As we're still on this movie train.
I think, but no, not by the time this
Monkey.
episode. I want to see Monkey. I want to see Monkey so bad. I've been trying to get everyone to watch the freaking Monkey movie with me, and no one wants to see it. For those that don't know, listen, Godzilla X Kong just came out, right? Like a few days ago, right? Listen, I don't think it's gonna be like the greatest movie of all time, but I am such a sucker for like kaiju movies that I just want to see it. I just want to see Kong and Godzilla team up to fight another giant monster. That's all I want. I don't even care about the humans. You can take away all the humans. Give me Godzilla and Kong, just like I'm right, I'm left, right? Just fighting something. And I would love that. I eat that up. I eat that up. So yeah, I haven't watched that one. I'm watching the Spy Family movie. That's gonna be pretty fun.
I didn't know the Spy Family movie was coming out. To stay on the monkey, I think that there's a meme to be made.
I never thought that's a sentence I would hear.
I think there's a meme to be made as you were just popping off about that. You and I personalities is definitely you, monkey, with just the Universal Godzilla movies, and then me over here with the Shin Godzilla movies. That's really our two personalities.
It's funny because like I would want to be Godzilla because Godzilla's cooler. But like I think you are Godzilla because in all of these movies it's Godzilla taking a nap, waking up because they're like, dude, why do I have to do this? And then going back to sleep.
Listen to me.
I know. I'm just saying if we had to pick,
I wasn't saying that either of us would be.
No, I don't. Godzilla. I am saying that though. Oh. I am saying that you are scaly lizard Godzilla because half the time the movies Godzilla wakes up because something's happened. He goes, I don't want to do this, but I have to, right? And then he like F's off and like goes back to sleep. And then it's Monkey, right? Just doing monkey things and being like, I need you.
And then Lizard comes out and solves the problem and then goes back to sleep.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't pay attention, bro.
I don't.
Apparently, he doesn't have normal hearing, not even super hearing. Terrible.
So the Spy Family movie. When's the Haikyuu movie coming out? By the way, this is just me trying to figure out when movies are coming out because Tono doesn't know. Tono doesn't look at trailers. Tono doesn't look at anything.
November,
like that.
I believe, like in a few months. Yeah.
I was hoping it came out earlier.
Well, it comes out. You want to just go to Japan? Comes out in May in Japan.
Yes, I would love to go to Japan. What, you
looked at me as if that was the movie comes out in Japan in May, but internationally in American theaters, it comes out much later.
Okay.
As it is normal for movies that air in Japan.
I want you to know what my brain was processing in that moment. It was like a bunch of math problems. Do you know Japanese?
I do.
Okay. He doesn't know Japanese. He's a liar.
Arigato.
That is the most.
Itadakimasu. Means thanks for the food. Arguably, I can travel all Japan with just those two words.
You can't watch Spy Family, Haikyuu in theaters in Japanese.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can. Do you know the words that have the anime songs that you listen to?
No.
No, but they're bops, right?
Yes. Just because they're bops doesn't mean you will understand what they are.
I will still understand what's happening. I can have context clues. When he spikes the ball, fun fact though, I don't need him to say, I'm gonna spike the ball. He just spikes the ball. Haikyuu is the worst example you could have picked for this. If you would have picked like, could you watch the Spy Family movie in Japanese? I would have been like, no. I would have just seen Anya be like, Anya, araya, ba. And that's it. And I'd be like, what just happened?
Hey, so you could fully do the same thing in May. It's called reading the manga. It would do the same shit.
I read all the Haikyuu manga.
Okay, then why are you gonna go watch it animated and be like, there's gonna be a moment that he's in his head doing a bunch of things. You're gonna be like, that's a shot of Hinata.
Hey, you ready? You ready for this?
It's still a shot of Hinata.
Hey.
He's running! Yay!
You ready for this? Why do you watch half the things you do that are based off other things?
Because I can understand them, and in understanding them, I can actually.
So you're saying
them.
Things only have meaning to you if you've already experienced it beforehand?
No,
you can't just.
Where the heck did you get that from?
You can't just enjoy. You can't just enjoy a thing without having to go into the. Well, if I already read it, I can't. You've done several podcasts with me. Does that mean you can't do more podcasts?
I'm gonna let him finish his thing. I never said that I have to watch something before to enjoy it. I'm just
saying, but if you read the manga already, why are you gonna watch the movie?
Yeah,
if you already took a shit yesterday, why are you gonna take a shit today, Tono?
But your argument infringes on the entire point that I was trying to make.
Fringes? Why can't you use a normal Gen Z word or a millennial word? Fringes, syntax. What's someone that we always use that everyone says we always use? Caveat. Why can't you just say yo, hip? What's another lit? Cap.
Ka-chow.
Hit the gritty. Hit the gritty every so often. I've never seen you hit the gritty.
I've never hit the gritty because I'm not a Gen Zer.
Let's just move
on.
Why
would I ever? You could.
Let's just move on to questions of the day. Okay? Let's just move on to questions of the day.
Do you have questions of the day?
I do have questions of the day. I'm prepared. You don't think I am, but I am. You think my brain is empty. My brain's not empty. I'm just a little eepy sometimes.
Okay. So you actually are prepared for the questions of the day today?
No. But you know.
Okay. All right.
You know, sometimes you just gotta be
Okay.
I did come up with some questions.
Does Godzilla have a theme song?
Oh, is that what you want me to?
Yes, the questions of the day.
He does and doesn't. He has his. I can do. I'm trying to think other
Just
monster.
do
I can do
Godzilla.
Monster Mash.
No, just do questions of the day.
Questions of the day.
Sure.
Questions of the day. Of the day. Questions of the day. That would have been good for October. Why didn't you ask me that in October?
I didn't ask you to do the Monster
So,
Mash. You just kind of did that on your own.
I asked you guys. You know what if there was a sixth sense? What sixth sense would you guys like to have? Because I preemptively know all these things because you don't think I do, but I do. I knew we were going to talk about Dev. I know everything. I know what you're going to say in exactly 3 seconds. You're going to go, "You're dumb."
You are so smart.
Oh my God, I broke the matrix. So I asked you guys, right? And we got some answers here. This first one here comes from our editor,
Okay.
which is the sense to know when there is danger. That feels so like spider sense. Like that feels
danger
fitting.
sense.
I feel like that's fitting because I feel like there's a lot of times where she thinks she's in danger, but she's not in danger. But if she is in danger, she would know.
So it would be a good sense, but here's the thing. I'm like you are so rarely in danger on a normal basis that it would just not be useful.
Also, what do we define as danger? What's up danger is a song from Spider-Man and is also the same question I have. How do we know what do you define as danger?
Just being on this podcast apparently because you break my brain on a fundamental level every single time.
And if you had spider sense, you would know that.
Maybe if I had spider sense, I just wouldn't show up anymore.
It's kind of mean. Why would you do that?
Because if I'm in danger every time we have this podcast,
do you not enjoy our time together?
You are a like funnel of metaphysical.
I think you're a fun guy too.
Destruction to my brain.
I think you're a fun guy too. Not the mushroom, just an actual fun guy. Fun to be around. He's good at
danger sense is cool.
He's good at
Can we move on.
Okay, fine. This next one here is the sense to taste when something's expired. I feel like that's just normal taste.
Yeah.
Well,
I fully
no,
had
because I feel
a drink of expired milk and been like, no.
I feel like
Wow.
no, but I feel like there's some foods that you can't fully taste when they're expired. Like milk, yes, milk, bro. When you open up the carton, you know it's expired.
Yeah. That's very true. If you open up the carton, no, because you could have like 2 days since its expiration, and it won't smell that bad yet. And when you're poor, it won't smell like anything other than milk.
Or if you got in our scenario, if you got rid of your sense of taste, you wouldn't really know it was expired.
Yeah.
Which I feel like could have
of the two, danger sense and taste or expiration, danger sense is cooler.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
I'd rather
literal
have that
spider
one.
sense. Do you think your body would react like Spider-Man?
No.
You would just go like, "I'm in danger," and then get run over.
Nope.
That seems kind of.
It would go, listen, I put myself in danger every time I appear on this podcast. You think I have a good sense of self?
This next one here comes from aesthetic fashion sense. I feel like she already has fashion
I feel like
sense.
that's a bit of a roast to you and I.
I don't think she's saying that we would have. I think
she's saying we need fashion sense.
No, I think our fashion's great. As I sit here in my joggers and Critical Role t-shirt.
Yes. Yeah. And hey, I also want to say I'm very proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Because today you're not in a tank top and then an
I like
shirt.
a tank top. Once
And
again, tank top is the most versatile like shirt, arguably. You can wear it as an undershirt. You can wear it as like an actual undershirt. So like if you button up a shirt and you
can wear
sweat
it
a lot,
and look like you're gonna beat your wife.
I don't know where that stereotype came from.
Me neither, but I feel like it's a very funny thing.
I think it's just coincidentally. It's just coincidentally a lot of people wore tank tops when they were beating up people.
Okay.
But that doesn't justify, right? Because perfect example, if a lot of people beat up people while they're wearing white socks, why is that not stereotyped?
Because it happened in.
Why can't they be called sock beaters?
You only wear tank tops and then you beat your wife. So
I don't. I beat you.
You beat me.
Yeah.
Yes.
In every video game we've ever played.
Nope. Not even close.
Yep. Mario Kart, destroy you.
Nope.
Smash Bros,
I beat you.
destroy you.
Nope. David did.
Well, I destroyed you first.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
I destroyed you first, and then David destroyed us both. I would like fashion sense. I'm trying to
I
up
would
my
like a
fashion
fashion
game.
sense
I'm trying
too.
to get better at it.
I suck at it.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. It's okay. We got some good Timmy Turner memes out of it.
Timmy Turner.
Timmy
He did me.
Turner.
He did a me. He did a me.
Timmy-
We've made it.
No, because I
We've
don't
made
say
it.
names. You don't say names wrong. You just forget who they are.
No. I have a thing that when I speak too quickly, I mumble through words and then completely just butcher.
It's
them.
almost like your mouth is too slow for your brain,
No, it's almost like
or
my
is your
brain's
brain too fast for
Yes.
your mouth?
For me, period.
This last one here once again comes from our editor Sophie. The sense to know when to give up.
I want that one.
That one seems. I feel like you and I have
No.
that one though. I feel
No,
like we got that
we
one.
suck.
No,
That's the end of that
no,
sentence.
I think we're great. I think
No,
we're fantastic.
I think
Hey.
we give up too like way before we should. All the time. This is the only thing we haven't given up. But it'd be
Dang it.
very funny if one of us had that sense and then we were like, I think we should stop.
I think it's
podcast."
time. I think we're gonna get canceled because that one person said, "How dare you not pick getting rid of sense of touch?" And that they're gonna try to.
That's gonna be the hill they die on.
That's gonna be the hill that they die on.
But
I
what
feel-
if nope?
Nope.
I'm deciding
Yep,
not to
yep,
be problematic
thank
today.
you.
I'll be problematic
you.
on the next podcast.
Thank you. I feel like you die on a lot of hills.
I'm just trying to die.
It's been a while since you said something like that, and that's where
Yes.
we're gonna end it. Thank you guys
We're
as
such
always.
a morbid place
Yep,
to end it. I don't
yep.
want to die. I'm actually super tired, not suicidal, just tired. But if the middle of this year has been a lot, because is it the middle of the year?
I don't
already?
think it's about to be like
about
the
the
middle.
middle of
We're
the
like
year.
getting there.
We're about almost halfway through the year. I hope the year's been good to you. If it hasn't, we still have
Suck
a
it
whole
up.
year to go. I don't know why I'm getting sentimental at the end. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode, or not. Maybe I'll be in Paris by this time. So bye.
Bye.